His Excellency Khamis, Buamim, Chairman of the Dubai Council for Marine and Maritime Industries and KBI for the United Arab of Emirates. Thank you for joining Egypt Mining Talks.
Thank you.
It's always a pleasure to have you here with us in Egypt, and I hope you're enjoying your stay.
Always a beautiful place.
Let me start by, why don't you just give us a brief about the Dubai Council and what you do and how this serves the mining industry?
In general, thank you for the question. As you know, part of the mining infrastructure processes, and we provide transportation, one of them, whether land or sea. And our objective always and forever is also we have specialized management, processes controlled AI and technology. So we encompass a number of different needs of the marine, of the mining industry in different area. Especially at this moment, for instance, we have from Peru, South America to China processes, and we are actually involved in certain areas in eastern part of Africa and also in the Peninsula, Arabian Peninsula. These are what we call it, we provide certain level of services and management and in certain times expertise or technologies. And this is important because it's part of the new economy as it will be, part of the new energy cycle also. And we try as much as we can to impact certain level of good practices globally and regionally.
Excellent. And with your expertise within this area, how do you see the opportunities between UAE and Egypt when it comes to the mining sector?
I think it's, as you know, Egypt and the UAE almost one country. More than that, I think the opportunities that exist in Egypt are massive. They are incredibly attainable. Most of the mining in Egypt is above land, so it is not as cost as others. And also Egypt has the greatest location center-based, Mediterranean side, Red Sea side. You have also the population, excellent working power, human resource, and that's an add-on. And when you look at the Egyptian Eastern Sahara side or the Mediterranean coastline, or for that matter the Red Sea coastline, you'll find there are lots of opportunities in the mining side. And don't forget the black sand. The black sand is the most precious, and it's in abundant at this moment in the northern part of Egypt. And these are an opportunities whereby you can multiply different resources and different minerals. And that's what will make Egypt, and I'm sure Egypt will be a leader on this.
Inshallah. And definitely with our continuous collaboration with the UAE, I'm sure definitely it will be more successful in a win-win situation for both countries.
We both are, if you look at the Egypt side and the Arabian Peninsula in general, whether UAE, Saudi Arabia and others, there is a growth and there is potential. And we should allocate our energy for it, and I think it's possible.
Definitely, and especially with the new, let's say the new trend or the new world after the new change, it requires more collaboration between.
It's a very positive indicators because the new economy is dependent largely on certain minerals, and also it highly dependent in energy, on energy. And energy, for that matter, is the oil and gas and the solar power, the mix. It's not going to be single in the end of the day. But nevertheless, I think most countries are planning ahead. You have a lot of mining potentials in the Arabian Peninsula. You have it also in the African side. And I think these are combined processes that will create an added value, and of course a cleaner environment. Hopefully that's what's the critical part. It has to be You have to protect the environment, not from the climate change as much as water. You have to protect the water, and you have to protect also the health of human and vegetarian and the vegetable side.
Absolutely, absolutely. Your Excellency, thank you so much for joining us today. And how was the forum for you until now?
It is excellent. I met a lot of good old friends and new friends, so it's always a pleasure to be in Egypt.
And it's always a pleasure to having you with us here in Egypt. Thank you so much for your time.
Pleasure.
And thank you for sharing your vast knowledge with us as always.
As always, you're welcome, and thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.